Welcome to Ultimate 8-Man, the ultimate destination for everything 8-man football, where the field is smaller, the action is faster, and the passion runs deep. Whether you're a player, a coach, or a die-hard fan, we bring you breakdowns, tips and strategies, coaching insights, and jaw-dropping plays from across the 8-man world. Join us as we shine a light on the athletes and teams redefining the games, because in 8-man football, every snap counts. What's up, football heads? It's Coach Rogers here again. If you like our content, make sure you subscribe to get notifications when new videos drop. Today we're talking about counter, one of my favorite plays in the whole playbook. Let's go. All right, let's get it. You got counter here out of a I formation versus a 3-2. Concept for blocking is the same. Double to backside, tight end, inside release to linebacker. Your guard is going to shuffle, and kick this defensive end out on the inside shoulder. Fullback fakes dive and replaces the guard, gets any bleeder from the backside. Tailback, counter step left, handoff, and he's gone. Quarterback, boots opposite. You could also have him swing to play side and hold this play side corner if you wanted to. Let's look at it in 3D view. Fake, count, fullback, give to the tailback. We're off. If you wanted to move your quarterback to pistol with your tailback and offset your fullback either here or as a wing, you could run this. You could fake it to your fullback coming across, and then as your quarterback follows that motion, your tailback would take a counter step here and then grab it and go in the same position you normally would. All right, that's a nice wrinkle out of a different look than I formation, but still running it out of your base personnel. I've also seen similar concepts with a little T formation here. Fake the fullback, tailback comes across. Fake full, tailback goes. You've got fake the full, tailback gets the ball, is running to daylight. So you can do that as well. If you want to formation that defense, you take your tailback, put him out wide and pull the corner. Fake fullback dive once again. Quarterback just opens up, plants his foot in the ground, turns and goes. You'll see that here, how much that opens up the defense. Follows the guard's butt, and he's gone. It's nice and tight, but it's a really, really good play. I do want to mention that you can do the same play out of pistol, where you just fake it, quarterback turns and goes. Same exact play, you're just back 3 yards. All right, here we go. We've got a counter versus a 3-3 look. I've got defensive ends a shade outside, linebackers a shade inside just for this purpose, but blocking scheme is the same as it would be for option. Nose gets doubled by your center and play side guard. You're just moving up to the Mike linebacker. Play side tight end, you're inside releasing and trying to hook that linebacker or get him depending if he shoots or not. Backside guard, pulls and kicks. Fullback you fake. Tail you take that counter step and you're up the middle of the field. We draw it out here. Fake, a little tighter path for the tailback, but nothing different. You can formation the 3-3 if that defensive back is pulled over when you take your tailback out. And notice how you leave a really big gap right here. Fullback, you can offset him, you can pistol him, whatever you want to do. For this, we're going to offset, and we're going to fake it across. Q is going to keep it, follow the guard's butt, and go down. Just like this. Fake, Q's going right down the center, get a good block on the edge. All right, we've got a 3-3 here, but it's an inverted 3-3. You have 3 techniques, nose, and then your linebackers are outside, Mike, and outside. With this, just like our option video, we double the 3 tech to the Mike. You got to single block this nose somehow, some way. Guard pulls, and instead of kicking out the 3 tech, you're going to go to the outside guy. You're going to kick out this linebacker, which could turn into just a base block, essentially, depending what that linebacker does. Backside tight end, you got to cut this backside 3 tech. You got to cut him. You're going to have help with your fullback, but you got to try to cut him just in case there's, penetration right away. Concepts are all the same. Footwork's the same for Q and tail. Let's go ahead and run it out of this look. Double the 3, little wider path for the tailback, and he's gone. It's going to probably have to make this guy miss. Now, I feel like I'm on repeat here with this, but you can formation your defensive back out of the box. You can put your tailback out here, pull your defensive back over, run your quarterback counter, fake the full, come across here. So it looks something like this. Double, up, little wider path for the Q still. Versus four front, depending how they're lined up, you can block this multiple ways. Right here, you've got the same action in the backfield, nothing changes. But instead of doubling to the backside linebacker, because we have this play side linebacker, you can single block here, you can check, and then get up to that linebacker. Center doesn't worry about here. He's going to take actually more of a straight path to that backside linebacker, single him up. Fullback is going to pick up this defensive tackle on the backside, this two tech, right away. It's going to be a collision. This is quick if you want to block it this way, but it can be done. We'll just show you one time what it would look like doing that. Up to the second level, we're here. Then you're just going to have to make a move and run. The other option for this is taking your center, and you can have a rule as a team that says if your center is unblocked, your center pulls. And you can either call it or you can just have it as an automatic rule for your offensive line, however you want to do it. But what that would look like is guard is going to base here, could base. Center is going to pull and kick. It's nice and tight. It's really, really quick. Fullback still takes this path and then is going to search for that linebacker. You could also switch responsibilities here. You could have your guard inside to backer if you wanted to try to do that, and fullback takes two. Whatever you got going on, you can use. If this guard's super athletic, you could try that. If not, you could just base everything. Double here up to that linebacker. So it would look like this if your rule was your center pulled if he was uncovered. Totally doable. The thing you can do is have an automatic tag with this, and we'll talk about this concept in another video, but I want to introduce it here. You can tag this as a counter tray or a power type, however you want to tag it. You could have a rule here and you could block it this way where your fullback takes the D line like normal. You double here and you double to the backside backer. Okay? Your center, he's uncovered, still pulls, kicks the closest guy. Your guard could then follow your center and wrap up to the linebacker. This would be quick, but it is something that you could look at versus a forefront. Once again, depending what offensive line guys you have. I like it. It just has to be repped, and it might be matchup dependent. If you got counter and you're running against a forefront with gaps, say 1 techs, 3 techs, or whatever it may be, you just double any technique. You double the 1 tech on play side up to the backer, inside release to this backer, and this would actually be a better play. So we'll show it one time, and then I'll show you an adjustment that gave us fits for a little bit until we figured it out. There you go. Super simple. We ran into a forefront that was 2 1 techniques. This D line was here, D ends were here. It was a stack as well. What happened with that? We had to really rep this, but center then took down, guard took down because they gave us the angle anyway. Tight end took linebacker. Guard, it was nice and tight right here. Fullback went and searched, and you're hoping this linebacker bites, at least takes a step forward on the fullback. If not, he's got to go find him. But that would look like this if you got 2 1s. You're just down, down, pull. I mean, that's football 101. So we had that happen to us, and we had to do this quick adjustment, and it took a few reps, but we got it figured out. The last play I want to talk about is a counter tray. I love counter tray. I think it just gives you that numbers advantage you're looking for. We would run this out of a pistol or a gun look with an offset. We want to get that tailback out of there. We want to formation it. We're just going to run this out of a 3-2, but the concept is very similar for any defense that you're going against. Play side, you're down for the tight end. Guard and center, nothing changes for play side. You're down, down. Backside guard, pull and kick D in just like normal counter. Where the tray comes in, we call it counter tray, is your backside tight end loops up to the corner or extra linebacker or safety, whoever is there, first guy that shows. Sometimes the safety shoots down and covers. You'll just pick him up first, and we're off to the races. This guy's going to have to, quarterback's going to have to beat one guy. But here's what it looks like when you draw it out. Fake, and then you're gone and you're following your tight end as your lead blocker. Your fullback has to pick up backside. It is a quick look of a handoff, kind of like an option look out of this. But then he has to pick up the backside because you got backside linebacker who could bleed, and you got defensive end who could bleed and get in the hip pocket of the tight end and go. So you really have to work that. But man, this could be a huge play. And I love it. I love counter trade concepts with wings, with fullbacks and tight ends and guards. You could mix and match even this guy coming across and being a lead blocker in motion. And we'll get to that in other videos. I just wanted to give you a little taste, just a little taste of what this would look like. And that's that. Comment below how you would block counter a different way versus a different defense. I'd love to see other options we have out there. I know I didn't hit everything in that video, but let's keep this thing rolling. Make sure you subscribe and check out our other videos for more 8-man content. Catch you guys on the flip side.